Once upon a time in a bustling city, two shattered hearts were about to end their lives, but destiny had other ideas. In this city, a place of constant movement and noise, there lived two individuals, Alex and Sophia. They were young, both in their 20s, and full of life, but life had not been kind to them. Each carried burdens that were much too heavy for their young hearts to bear. Their hearts were not just heavy, they were broken, shattered into countless pieces by the cruelties of fate and betrayal. Alex was a man of 25 years, a man who had always worn his heart on his sleeve. He was an open book, his feelings and thoughts always laid bare for those around him. He had been in love, a love so deep and passionate that it consumed him. It was a love that brought him joy and happiness beyond compare. But that love was not reciprocated. Instead, it was betrayed. The woman he had loved with all his heart had left him, leaving him with a heart shattered by betrayal. His heart was not just broken, it was crushed, unable to love again. And so, Alex carried this burden of heartache with him, each day, a constant reminder of his loss. Sophia, on the other hand, was a woman of 23 years. She was beautiful, her beauty radiating from her like the sun, but her heart carried a different story. She had been dealt a cruel hand by fate. Her family, the people she loved most in this world, had been taken from her in a terrible accident. She was left alone, her heart filled with sorrow and despair. Her heart was not just broken, it was empty, devoid of joy and happiness. And so, Sophia carried this burden of loss with her, each day a painful reminder of her loneliness. Each day was a battle, a struggle to find a reason to live. The pain was overwhelming, a constant torment that threatened to consume them. Their hearts were too broken to be mended, their spirits too low to be lifted. They were lost in a sea of sorrow and despair. And so, in their loneliness and despair, they separately decided to seek solace in an eternal sleep. They hoped to find peace in the arms of death. They chose the bridge, a towering structure that overlooked the city. It was a fitting place, they thought, to end their lives. In the city that never sleeps, on a day that seemed like any other, destiny was weaving a different plan. The bustling city was unaware of the two souls who were about to take their own lives, but destiny knew. Destiny, the unseen force that guides our lives, had other ideas. As Alex and Sophia separately ascended the bridge, their hearts heavy with sorrow, they found themselves standing at the edge. They were ready to jump, ready to end their lives. But as they looked into each other's eyes, they saw a reflection of their own pain, and in that moment, destiny intervened. Once upon a time, in a bustling city, two shattered hearts were about to end their lives. But destiny had other ideas. On a fateful day at the very same hour, an unusual meeting was about to occur. The city was a bustle of activity, people hustling about their daily errands, cars honking loudly in the busy streets, and the sounds of life echoing around. The sun shone brightly over the towering skyscrapers, casting long, eerie shadows in the narrow alleyways. Amidst this chaos and clamor on the edge of an old, worn-out bridge, destiny was preparing a unique stage. A stage where two hearts would collide, two lives would intersect, and a story unique intensity would be woven. The bridge, a silent spectator to countless stories over the years, stood firmly, its aged stones bearing the weight of not just footfalls, but also countless untold sagas. Their hearts pounded in sync. It was a rhythm that across the cityscape, a symphony that drowned the city's noise. Their breaths hitched, and the world around them seemed to fade into oblivion. As their eyes locked onto each other, the bridge became their universe. Alex and Sophia, two strangers bound by despair, found their gazes fixed on each other. There was an eerie silence as they saw their own reflection mirrored in each other's eyes. It was a moment of recognition, an unspoken understanding that they were not alone in their pain. As they looked into each other's eyes, it was as if they were looking into the depths of their own souls. They saw their own images tarnished by heartache and disappointment. It was a moment of profound truth, a silent acknowledgement of their own vulnerabilities. They saw their own pain mirrored back at them, unfiltered and raw. They recognized in each other's eyes the same heartbreak, the same despair that had led them both to this bridge. In that fleeting moment, a profound connection sparked between them, a bond forged in the crucible of their shared despair. This bond was formed not out of love or attraction but out of shared suffering. Each felt a connection with the other, a shared understanding that no words could express. But before they could let this bond take its final form, before they could allow the despair to consume them wholly, the universe intervened. An unsuspecting passerby, a stranger with a kind heart, happened to cross their path. He was an ordinary man, a man of the city, but his heart bore an extraordinary kindness. Sensing their desperation, his heart reached to them. He offered them a lifeline, a listening ear, a shoulder to lean on. It was an unexpected act of kindness, a beacon of hope in their world of despair. Reluctantly, they accepted the stranger's offer and found themselves sharing their stories of heartbreak and struggles by the bridge. Their voices echoed into the night, a testament to human resilience and the power of hope. From the depths of despair, a glimmer of hope was beginning to emerge. As the darkness of their past started to recede, two souls, Alex and Sophia, found solace in each other. They were two lonely hearts, burdened with life's cruelties, yearning for comfort and acceptance. They were two survivors, each carrying the weight of their own separate struggles. Each had battle scars, deeply etched reminders of a past they wished to forget. In the midst of their sorrow, they started to share their stories. They poured out their hearts to each other, revealing the raw, unfiltered emotions that had been suppressed for so long. Each story, each confession, was a piece of them, a fragment of pain and suffering. They didn't just share their stories, they shared their souls, and in doing so, they found in each other a sanctuary from their own troubles. The sharing of their stories, their confessions, their emotions, was not just a gesture of camaraderie, it was an act of healing. As they placed their trust in each other, they found a sense of comfort and understanding. They understood each other's pain, their fears, their hopes, and their dreams. This shared understanding was like a soothing balm to their wounded spirits, healing helping them to the path of recovery. In their shared pain and shared solace, a deep bond was formed. It was a bond that was forged in the crucible of pain, a bond as unbreakable as it was profound. Their bond was an emblem of their shared struggle, a testament to their resilience. However, it was not just a bond of shared pain, but of shared healing. Their bond was the antithesis of their past. It was a beacon guiding them towards a better future. This bond began to mend their broken hearts. It was as the fragments of their shattered hearts were being pieced back together, bit by bit, with each shared moment, each shared experience. They found solace not just in their shared pain, but in their shared recovery. And as their hearts healed, their bond started to evolve. It transformed from a bond of shared pain to a bond of shared love. With each passing day, their friendship blossomed into a love that was pure, gentle, and understanding. It was a love that was born out of their shared pain and suffering. It was a love that was nurtured by their shared healing. It was a love that was as powerful as it was gentle, as resilient as it was tender, as inspiring as it was comforting. This newfound love gave them reasons to live, reasons to wake up each morning and face the world. It was as if they were viewing life through a different lens, a lens tinted with the colors of love and hope. It was as if they had been reborn, their pasts a distant memory, their futures an open book filled with endless possibilities. Their journey from the edge of despair to a life filled with love and was nothing short of a miracle. It was a testament to the power of the human spirit, to the resilience of the human heart. It was a journey that was marked by pain, but also by love. It was a journey that was as much about healing as it was about growth. The bridge that was meant to be their final destination became a symbol of their second chance at life.